In this video, you will learn how to play Runaway Rabbit from Piano Adventures Level 1 Lesson Book. Today we are in Piano Adventures Level 1 Lesson Book, and we are looking at Runaway Rabbit. Runaway Rabbit is continuing our work on fourths. So let's look at the structure of the song a little bit. First, we're going to look at the time signature right here, and we see that is 3/4 time. So do you remember what that means? The top note stands for how many beats are in a measure. So for this song, there will be 3 beats in a measure. The bottom note tells us what kind of note gets 1 beat. When there's a 4 on the bottom, it is a quarter note that gets 1 beat. Now let's look at where our hand should start. This top note here, the starting note for our right hand, says that 1 should be on that note, which is a C. Your left hand starts on the 3rd line, and it says that 5 should be on that note, which is a C. If you're also playing racing bikes right now, you'll recognize probably that this is the same hand position that you are in for racing bikes. So this is middle C right here. And your right hand C does not say middle C. It's treble C. It's up here, 1 octave higher. And your left hand is going to be on the C 1 octave below. So we are separated by 2 octaves for this song. Let's begin by looking at the right hand melody. So the first line says 3 C's, 2, 3, and then 4, 3. Now we have to look at the rhythm. It's ta, 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 ta. So that 4th note is longer. Ta, 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 ta. Then we start on D. Ta, 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 up a 4th, ta, ta. Then we go to E and we'll play 3 E's. Down to C, steps up, legato here and staccato coming down. Hold the C long. Let's look at measure 6 again. So I'm on the 2nd line, 2nd measure. It starts on C and it's legato as we go up all the way until we get to F. When we get to F, it's staccato all the way down to C. That's probably the trickiest part of this section of the song. Let's try playing that whole section together. 1, 2, 3, ready, set, go. C, 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 F, E, D, 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 G, F, E, 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 C, D, E, F, E, D, C. Great. When you played that, did you play a longer note for your F and your G on the first line? So did you have your full half note right here? And did you hold this part legato and then play staccato coming down? If you need to continue to work on that part, go ahead and pause the video to do it. I'm going to move on to the next 2 lines. In the next 2 lines, we play almost the same thing, just in the left hand. So with our hands where they go, we're going to start in measure 9. That's the first measure in line 3. It's 3 C's up to F, E, 3 D's. Notice we still have this longer note at the top, same as the other hand. Now here's the difference. This will be long, and then we'll go C, F. Try this part with me. 1, 2, 3, measure 9, go. C, 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 ta, 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 E, E, E. Here's the legato. All those should be connected. Ta, and these are connected here. So as you played that, did you make sure that you were holding these notes longer than the others? Were these legato coming up, and were these 2 notes connected as well? Again, if you need to work on that section anymore, go ahead and pause it to do it. We're going to take a look at this last line. So with our hands where they go, it says left hand 2 to right hand 1 and 4. And you'll notice there's a legato mark that connects the left hand to the right hand. So that means our left hand goes down and stays down until our right hand goes. So it's down, up, up. And you do it 2 times. Then in the last part, we're going to go unison. C, D, E. The last note will be staccato. It will be right hand F and C with left hand F. So let's try that last line together. It starts out piano for the first 2 measures, and then it's forte to end. 1, 2, 3, last line, go. F. 1, 2, 3, now forte. Things to look for in this last line. Did you make sure that you were connecting the left hand to the right hand here? And did you play all of this legato, including connecting this note to these notes here? And was your last note staccato? So one last thing to talk about before we finish up is just the dynamics. So the whole song, the first 4 lines are mezzo forte. You see the dynamic marking right there, which means moderately loud. And then it all of a sudden drops to piano in the last line here and forte at the very end. So now you know everything that you need to know to play Runaway Rabbit. Now let's talk about how to practice this song. You should practice this song for 5 minutes a day and focus on different sections of the song. We'll start by focusing on mastery of the right hand part, which is lines 1 and 2. Then we'll focus on mastery of the left hand part, which is lines 3 and 4. Then you will master line 5. And after that, you will work on mastery of the song as a whole. Here are the mastery checkpoint questions for you to ask as you are ready to move forward. Do I have the correct notes? Do I have the correct rhythms? Am I playing the correct dynamics? Those are the louds and quiets of music. And am I playing the correct phrasing, which is the legatos and staccatos? Good luck as you master this song.